Hello everyone, my name is Zard and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be taking a look at set 70651 from Ninjago Season 9 Hunted, the Throne Room Showdown. So this set has 221 pieces, 5 minifigures being Skylar, Nia, Lloyd, Pixel, and Harumi, all in either their Sons of Garmadon outfits or their Hunted outfits. And this set originally released in 2009 or 2018, sorry. It was $25 when it released. I got this set for $40, which I'm fine with. That's really around what it's kind of going for now. I believe, at least on Brickset, it's about $50, which I think for this set, it's a pretty good set. I think the 5 minifigures are really cool. I like the throne room build as well. But first, I'll take a look at the build of this set, then the minifigures, take a look at the box, and then just give you my final thoughts on this set. So here is the build. There are 3 sections to this that can all separate. The main section here, and that really I think draws me to this set, is the throne. It's mainly done in gold with some red, black, and brown accents, and then you have the black katana pieces as well as the gold blades at the back and a few flames coming from the side. I really like this carpet area here. In red, I think that's cool. There's space that obviously you can fit a minifigure, either, I guess, Garmadon, or in this case, Harumi. I think the blades look really cool, especially at this angle. I don't think they look as good at the side, but at this angle, I think they look really, really cool. I like the added flames, the little banister pieces there I think are cool. There is a function to this. Wait, let me just kind of forget. I built this a couple weeks ago, but I know there is a function here. Oh, it is this way. There's a little secret compartment in this, which has a key, which I guess is the key for the prison, and a small blade there in, that's gunmetal gray there. So that can just easily slip back in there, and it's hidden quite well to add a bit of function to this. Moving to this section right here, I like the depth here. I like how it starts just just studs here, then it goes up, and you have it's not super wide, of course, but I think it does the job quite well. I like the colors here. I really like the colors of this set. I think the purple is really cool. All these colors are really reminding me of the Ninjaroids of Season 3. But I really like the builds here. There's a security camera there, which is kind of more, well, I guess it depends kind of how you aim it. It can kind of aim towards the prison area there. Lloyd has a sword piece there when he breaks out, and a little function to have one of the characters, whether it's Skylar, Nia, or Samurai X, or even Lloyd before he's captured, I guess, or Harumi if in your world of Ninjago she turns on Garmadon and helps the ninja. So that can fall down there. You can break that down very easily, which I think is a nice little function to this set. Moving to the prison area, of course, it has space for one minifigure, which is intended to be this Hunted Lloyd. It has katana pieces for its bars, which I think is fine, even though the lock here is all the way up there, which is kind of pretty high for a minifigure. That can open up and down, and I think it works quite well. There's a few steps up there, which I think adds some nice depth to it, and there's just enough space to have the minifigure in there. You're not going to be able to fit any larger figures, not just big figs, but a serpentine minifigure like Pythor or something like that. You wouldn't be able to fit in this prison. But yeah, I really like the build here. I really like that throne, and I think the other 2 accessory builds really are good additions to this. I think the prison area is nice, and I really like the colors and all the detailing here. I think is really, really nice, but I think the throne is for sure the highlight of this build. But I think the highlight of this set overall is the 5 really amazing figures in this set, which we'll take a look at right now. So here are the 5 figures of this set. I'll start with Lloyd here in his hunted outfit, which is just more of a rugged and beat up look to the really, I think, great Sons of Garmadon outfits. He has a little toe printing there, which I think is a nice added detail. some knee pads there. I like the detailing here. This strap right here that's on both legs, it's kind of weird that it doesn't carry on to here, but I guess that would look even weirder when you move the legs. But yeah, that's just one thing I did notice. I really like the dark green arms here. I'm just gonna remove these handcuffs so you can see the torso print a little bit better, and I really like this torso print. I think this figure is really good. The only thing I think it's missing for me is a mask piece. I think that would really improve this figure, as well as getting the hair. I would like to get both the hair and the mask, but I think with just the hair, this figure looks really cool. I like the torso printing there, using some dark green, the normal green, and a bit of a lime green color. This belt area here, how it goes onto the print onto the hip piece right there is really nice printing as well. And there's a bit of back printing there where you can see a little more of the beat up ninja outfits here for Hunted. So putting on back these handcuffs here, the face print, of course, is one of the more early iterations now, I guess, of the Lego Ninjago movie, of course, because this came out with Hunted. I think the face print is nice. There's the other expression there. And the hairpiece, I think, is really nice. And I really, overall, really like that minifigure. Now, moving on to Nia here. She, of course, has the very similar design to her Sons of Garmadon outfit, just more of a beat-up style, just like Lloyd. And instead of a hairpiece, she has a mask, which I think is nice. She has some toe printing there. The leg printing, I think, is really nice. The belt area at the hips is also nice. The overall printing, I think, is really nicely tattered and beat up, but also still retaining some of that Sons of Garmadon outfit, which I really like. The mask piece there looks cool. The expression for Nia is the same since the Lego Ninjago movie, and her weapon there, she has a longer spear piece there with a small blade at the top in gunmetal gray. The only thing I don't like about this blade, and I really don't understand why they didn't do it, is this has a light bluish gray stud. It's just kind of weird. I feel like it really should be dark bluish gray. Or not dark bluish gray, sorry, just black, because we know that piece exists. Now, before I move on to Pixel, I just want to make sure that I didn't just kind of get a little more upset with Lego over that, but no, looking at the box, I didn't misplace it. That's actually it. That's just kind of a little weird. So moving to the figure that is considered Samurai X, I can't, no, I'm pretty sure it was, Sons of Garmadon when they learned Pixel was Samurai X, I believe so. The figure here looks really nice. It has some nice toe printing, which is always really welcome on figures. I love how the hip printing, the torso printing, and the leg printing all comes together quite nicely. I like that Samurai X logo there. She has 2 gold katana pieces. I like the gold armor there. The crown there or the crest there at the top of the helmet there, I think is nice. The only issue I have with this figure is the face printing. It's just not that great. It's printed on a black head, and it's not going to be that great. You have Pixel's face right there, and that's the other expression there. I really like this figure. I love the details here, the helmet, everything, the torso print. The only issue I have with it is that the face print is just not good. It's just not a good print. It's just it. Moving to Skylar here. So I really love this Skylar outfit. I think everything until the legs is amazing in a top-tier Ninjago figure. I love the hairpiece as well as the facial expressions, which is comparing my older Skylar minifigures to this one. They are a little bit different in the facial expressions, but I think this one still is quite nice. I really like this black armor piece with the black katanas. She has 2 silver shurikens there. I really like the gunmetal gray arms and the dark red hands. There's some dark red, the yellow color, and the gunmetal gray in the torso print. I love that torso print. The belt piece is really nice. The only issue I have with this figure is the lack of leg printing. I think with all the detail on this figure, the just leg printing just really stands out, especially when you're printing on a lighter color. You know, black, it doesn't pop up. I just kind of, for, like, you look at this Cole minifigure from the Gamers Market, the black leg printing, the plain leg printing on the black legs isn't much of an eyesore, but here it just really stands out on the light color, especially when you have such a detailed minifigure from the waist up. But I really like this minifigure overall. I think it's a really great Ninjago minifigure, probably my favorite of the 3 Skylar figures. And the only thing I would change would be add some leg printing here. But on to my favorite minifigure of this set, one of my favorite Ninjago characters, Harumi. I really like the hairpiece. I think it well represents Harumi. Same, I think, do the facial expressions. If I can actually get this rubber hairpiece off, there is the facial expression. You can see it a little better. And then a really, really angry one there for Harumi. I think her detailing on the torso and the back torso is nice. She has some toe printing, which is really cool, as well as just a lot of good detailing on the legs. That being printed on black with darker colors is kind of easy to miss. She has a red katana piece with a black tassel at the end of it, and I really love this figure. I really like Harumi, and I really like this minifigure, and I think it's really good. It's well representative of the minifigure from the from Sons of Garmadon and Hunted. I really love these minifigures. They are really well detailed. I think there's only a few things here that I would change, would be leg printing for Skylar and a better print job on the Samurai X minifigure. But I think overall these are some really strong minifigures, and just from this alone, I think is a really big driving force into purchasing this really, I think, strong Lego Ninjago set. So here is the box art of this set. It's in the Hunted box art. You have the 5 minifigures displayed there. I think the overall set is really nicely displayed. Through this area here, I think you can kind of see a bit of Ninjago City, which is cool. I like how the figures are displayed on here. Of course, there, I'm guessing that dragon you can see there is Firstborn, and that's, of course, Wu in the golden dragon armor, I believe is. Might have kind of butchered it there. But the side box art is nice. The back box art, you have B Ninja there. And I think overall this is really nicely displayed on the box, and I think it well displays all the functions of this set and all the really great minifigures of this set as well. So I really enjoy this set. Harumi is one of my favorite characters, and that's what really drew me to this set, is I really like the Hunted and Sons of Garmadon design of Harumi, so I really wanted that minifigure. Also, I thought the other minifigures were really nice, especially with that Skylar, which was the only one I needed that I didn't have of the 3 Skylar minifigures. And I think the build is pretty good as well. I like the throne section in particular. I think that's really cool. The prison's alright. It's not my favorite. I do like the other side a bit better. I think the Nia and Lloyd are cool figures. The Pixel is also a really nice figure. I just wish that the printing on the black head was a lot better, and that would be a really, really amazing Samurai X Pixel minifigure. And yeah, I think this is a really, really good set. I think it's a good $25 set, like $25 set. When this came out, I think this is an absolutely amazing set and an amazing price at $40, which is what I pay for it, and what you're looking at, $40 to $50. I think this is still worth it. That $40 price I think was amazing, and that $40, $50 price I still think is good. I think the 5 minifigures are really worth it as well. I think the build is also nice, and I think is a decent representation of Season 9. I don't think it's as good as like the Gamers Market, which I think is just really good at encompassing the whole of Prime Empire, whereas I don't think this set necessarily really shouts Hunted to you as much. There's other sets that I think could do that a lot better, but I still think this is a really good set if you wanted just one set from Hunted to get a few minifigures here, especially that Harumi, which is a really nice figure. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.